Hi there, my name is Erik Vermeulen. I'm a behavioral economic strategist, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about irrationality and how we make decisions. In today's episode, talking about irrationality and how we make decisions, I want you to think about probably one of the most important decisions you've made in your life. And no, that's not buying a house or a car. Those follow the first very important decision. And that was how you chose your significant other. So if you're married or in a committed relationship, I want you to just take a moment and write down 3 attributes of your significant other that made you realize when you met them that this is the one. You might want to pause the video while you think about those 3 attributes if they don't come easily, because they probably don't always come easily. But you should have them by now. I want you to look at those 3 attributes. And I now want you to think about if you knew anybody at the same time that you met your significant other that have the same 3 attributes. In varying degrees, of course. And you can probably, for certain, say that you did know other people with the same attributes. And so my next question to you would be, well, why didn't you marry them? Why aren't they your life partner? Why didn't they become your significant other? You see, the reason for that is quite simple, is that love or liking something is a completely irrational choice. It's a completely irrational decision. But what happens once we've made these decisions, someone will ask you to justify that decision. You know, so if you're a lady, for example, and you got engaged and you phoned your best friends and you said to them, you won't believe this, but Frank's just asked me to marry him. I'm so excited. We're planning a wedding. Your friends probably said to you, but what is it about Frank that made you fall head over heels in love with him? What is it about Frank that made you realize that this is the one? And you couldn't answer that. And so what you did was you looked for those reasons to justify your decision. Your decision to love Frank is completely irrational, but we try and justify these decisions rationally after the fact. And that's why we add these attributes and labels to things and objects and people that we love, that we like, that we use. The car that you drive is another example, actually. The suburb in which you live. All of these are largely irrational decisions that we make on an emotional level, but we then are often pushed and forced to try and justify those irrational decisions rationally after the fact.